Hey, everybody. Oh, you know what I should not be playing? Suicide Silence. Hi. How is it going?
It's okay. You got a 10-second buffer.
It's actually more like 3 seconds.
Oh,
For YouTube. No, 2 seconds. At the 3 second mark, you'll get copyright.
Why do I take advantage on this?
So, I'll tell you in a minute once I read that ability. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our every other Sunday game for Theros, Travels and Odysseys, where we play D&D with Magic the Gathering stuff. Do we have any specific special announcements that anyone wants to promote anything or talk about anything?
hey Torchies, sponsor me.
Okay, well there we go. Let's whore ourselves out.
Our burlesque page.
Oh yeah,
the cheeky bastards.
if
We're starting prop building for the Evil Dead show.
yes,
Tales of the Necronomicon, Ballad of Burlesque.
there might be 2 people in this, 3 people here. I forget. I also have a part in there, who are going to be doing some acting and maybe some dancing. Cindy, if you send me the link, I will post it in the chat for everybody. Also, letting you guys know, tomorrow is a Monday, and we'll be posting another BTS for our Patreons, which is a link to say, hey guys, we have a Patreon where you can do stuff and talk to people, and we'll put behind the scenes videos and have watch parties. We're trying to get a specific number of people in there, and as soon as we reach that goal, we're going to be watching the Dungeons and Dragons show from the 80s. Which
Nice.
is really bad, and I cannot wait. So that's, yeah, so you can hang out with us, help build NPCs or worlds, have a actual vote in what Let's Plays we do, and just hang out with us on Discord. It's a
Ask
pretty...
Griswold about the different dynamics of breeding baby spine rolls.
Yes. I need to make a section that just says ask a player something.
I still think that's a great idea, and we have to answer in character.
We will build that when I'm not DMing. Hey Trent, get on that. Trent,
I could probably bang it out in about 10 seconds.
You have administration control there. Do what you gotta do. As I'm grabbing a link from a source of things that sends me links. I think that's all the special announcements. Go check out our friends at Talent Claw, which make really cool dice trays like this guy, and dice holders, and I'm trying not to knock my soda over, and I just knocked my glasses over. Little dice bolts. A whole bunch of cool stuff. If you're a spellcaster, they have little spell slots. You can put all your spells in there. It's really, really cool. Do it.
Hey, Jesus.
Yeah.
You should change the.
Don't tell me that I did. Don't tell me that I forgot to do one thing when I had totally 40 minutes to do that. All right, I'm changing it right now. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot. I've got an important one.
Yes, please. What's up?
I forgot to mention that recently it was discovered that it's scientifically proven that while there are plenty of beautiful people out there, people watching our stream and supporting our content are 80% more beautiful than anyone else.
These are facts. This is
I'm scientifically proven. I can conclude that.
Yeah. See, we have a scientist who's concluding. She's a biologist. So she knows
I wrote my thesis on it.
She knows all about beauty.
Your high school thesis?
Hey, Griswold.
I actually did write a thesis on beauty.
I got it, Will. Give me a second.
You got it, bud. Just helping.
But, okay. With that, merch info down below. Our bros, comic book information is down below as well. Please follow our friends and like all the content and art that we do. There was another... Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm going to continue saying this because it infuriates me. Especially if you live in Texas, wear a mask. Just do it. Just wear one.
Please and thank you. I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Stop being a dick and putting people at risk. Cool. All right, let's introduce ourselves, and then we'll get into the game. Hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be your dungeon master. Over to this way is a Rian. Who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Zadrith Murs, a Merfolk rogue with a penchant for crossbows. Shrug. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And Cindy, who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Molasses, the Centaur Wizard, and I have a fascination with the moon and stars.
Yeah, you do. And we have a Trent. Who are you playing?
I'm going to be playing Chameno Helios, a human paladin with a big butt.
Oops. You have a big butt.
Yes.
Oh.
Endowed by Heliod himself.
Alrighty. I did a mess up, and one of your cards is not correct. I will fix that in a second. Hey, Will, who are you playing?
Asterion Halfhorn is the name, and taxidermy, weaponized taxidermy is the game.
You're gonna open up shop. You're gonna just a whole new category of adventuring here.
Of course.
Excellent.
Waste nothing.
This be true. And last but not least, we have a Wolf. Who are you playing?
Wolf, I believe you are muted.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Damn it. I said something funny too.
Oh, poor Wolf.
Well, give it back to me. I'll laugh. I promise.
No, it's fine. I'm playing Zia Satyr Bard. I just play music. That's it.
That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. And with that, we are going to roll that beautiful beacon footage. So, hello, welcome. I am double testing character cards to make sure that my little device works cool. Hi. I'm not stalling, you're stalling.
You're stalling.
To recap what happened last time, you guys finished a dungeon from a vision that Molasses got. Finishing solving all the puzzles and defeating all the monsters and chaos within the Crufix dungeon. You guys fought a voice strider, solved a lot of puzzles, got one of the boons from Crufix, and on your way out, you decided to go back to that one well and saw a odd vision testing a theory of tossing a coin to the god of passage, Athos. How do I pronounce his name correctly?
Erebos?
Erebos.
Oh no, Athreos.
Athreos. There we go. Athreos.
Athreos.
Thank you. But why would Crufix send you here to let you see this individual? Why did Crufix send you to look at these four specific entities? These four champions. I mean, a Gorgon, a giant with multiple arms, a soldier from Akros, and a Hydra. Why are these specific? And with that, after the many hours of this dungeon, you guys are still technically there. So I'm gonna place you here, and move camera to Centaur and change the music. Well, I'll keep the music here for a little bit. So, what do you guys want to do? Going further south is, I believe, on the agenda, hitting Molasses' old playing grounds before going further and further south. I believe to hit the city of...
We're hitting the region of Asphodel.
Yes, and I do know that other people have specific other wants and needs, which can be discussed.
I would definitely like to take a long rest before traveling.
Let's get back into nature instead of this dungeon that may throw more scary things at us. Zadrith will suggest in character.
Alrighty, yeah, no problem.
All right, everyone, take your selfies with your statues.
So everyone's
Asphodel definitely seems like the place to go.
What's a
Here.
selfie? I don't know.
It's where you take your parchment paper and you sketch yourself real quick in front of a statue.
And you see her currently doing that. As you guys gather your belongings and start stepping out, just so everybody knows, for housekeeping for the game, everybody did level up and now we're level 5. But as you guys start moving out, Molasses, as your hooves are just clinking against the stone floor here, you do see the head of some furred humanoid approaching. With the sun, how it's kind of hitting, it's casting them a little bit in shadow, so you're not able to make sure like a lot of features other than they're pretty big, almost as big as Asterion himself.
Inside of this dungeon?
As they're approaching the dungeon from far off, maybe about 50 or 60 feet. But the sun is kind of like shining in front of you, so it's obscuring them and kind of cloaking them in a little bit of a shade and just darkness.
Oh, okay. Do I know them?
Roll me perception.
One second. Give me a second here. All right. I got
Well, that's a high number.
Gesundheit.
19 plus 2, 21.
21. Okay, that's a good. You don't think that you know them, but this definitely is a Leonin. It's a large Leonin man with what looks to be like a double-bladed axe behind him. Slowly, you see a someone's walking on all fours with the tail kind of wagging, and you'd imagine that's another Leonin before 3 more entities behind him. So it's a party of 5 walking forward.
Gang.
Do I see them as I round the corner?
Roll me perception. You definitely see that one shadow, but maybe not as much detail. Roll me perception, and
Can
we'll see
I
what
just-
you see.
Passive perception 18?
Past perception 18, yeah. You'll be able to see
Okay.
them. I say that for sake of adding a little bit more description,
Gravitas?
you do see one entity kind of hop really high and land on a tree, and then just move a branch in front of him, and then you just lost track of wherever they were.
Oh.
Leonins are cats, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're a lion folk.
They're
Some
kind of
basically.
spooky.
Okay, so I have a serious action, and then I have an action that involves going. Pss, 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 pss.
Okay.
Which one? I'm gonna let the party help me figure out which one they think would be best in this situation.
So the realist in me wants you to do the serious action, but you know what the other part of me wants.
Okay, I have an action to do.
Taunt them.
What's up?
Well, no, that should make them friendly.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna wait right back here out of view,
Sure.
Yeah.
but I've got my axe ready.
Okay, sure. With communication and everything, you guys are understanding there's a group of 5 coming.
I'll be kind of just like peeking my head around the door frame,
Mm-hmm.
and I will minor illusion out to just right at where the front door is and
Okay.
cast my voice outside at the loudest volume I can to try and make it booming.
Sure. What do you
And
say?
who dares approach my sacred space?
Okay. Roll me a deception with advantage. Or performance with advantage. Your call, since you are the
I
best
mean,
of the
they're
bards.
both charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both +7, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a 1 and a 2, so 9.
9.
Oh no.
As you see one of the bigger of the Leon kind of like grab his knee and immediately duck his head and like do a from y'all's perspective like a military salute. I think the only one who would know about this is currently not able to see. As you can read, no, I'll say that from this distance, they're kind of approaching. You see a man with the cloak on him kind of opens it up. Just you hear the, "Get up, you idiot! Let's go." But they said something, and just starts walking forward. And you all will be able to see like the shine and glisten of the a row of sharp teeth as this Leonin starts approaching you guys. They're about 20 feet away, and from this distance now you all can tell that it's two Leonin. Zadrith, you feel that was probably a Sayter that disappeared, who may have slight deception intentions, kind of like your skills. And then two humans that are following behind. And both humans tend to have heavy cloaks on them.
Okay. Are they barring the entrance?
They're approaching, like they're still 20 feet away, but they went from 60 to 20, so...
I put away my great axe and I pull out my javelin.
Okay.
Oh no.
I go to them and
Sure.
I say, "Hey, sorry, buds, we already defeated the dungeon, but I mean, maybe there's a reset button." I shrug.
You see,
Yeah, give it a day or two. It'll totally be fine. I say as I'm slowly putting on the hood,
Okay.
mask over face.
You see the Leonin kind of goes over to the bald-headed man. They already did it. Shut up. As the Leonin kind of just approaches you, Molasses. So you defeated everything in there? Did you also get a vision?
Yeah.
As
yeah.
you hear a hard against his shield and his back. Shut up.
Yeah,
From the bald head human man that was behind him. And he's like,
I'm going to frisbee my pan flute at the back of Molasses' head on the second time that she's telling this other group that's obviously trying to do the same thing we are what we just did.
I'm gonna. Do I percept it? Do I roll for perception point?
You're not facing me. You
What's your
would
passive
not see.
perception?
Huh?
What's your passive perception?
12.
Okay, roll me a to hit.
Well,
the
thrown
roll.
weapon, throw
Yeah.
to hit. Or roll to hit.
I don't know where to find to throw.
So roll me a d20 plus your dexterity. And it will be versus Molasses' AC.
13. That dice didn't even roll. It just slid across the fucking page.
Molasses, what's your AC?
I think it's a 12. Yeah, it's a 12.
You get a hard thunk of wood
Ow.
as you see the pamphlet fall on the ground.
WTF, bro?
You see that Leona kind of says, "Oh, we have one of those in our group too. It's him." He doesn't like me telling people things. Shut. I don't care anymore. He kind of just goes outside and you see he pulls out a book as a you see the other human kind of goes up. Very identical face. They're both bald, but she's like a brother and a sister, like two identical twins, both shaved head, and they start almost like reading from the same text. We got a vision from, you know. He starts mimicking forearms.
Did he have forearms?
Yeah, your deity has forearms.
Grufix? Yeah, the 4 that we know of. He could have a 5th. We don't know.
Well, that might
And I
be.
go, yeah.
Oh.
It's like almost word for word. Why would we both get visions? Weird. Unless we're supposed to team up.
Are we supposed to team? Oh no, we have a mission.
Molasses is going to quietly hear Zadrith loading the heavy crossbow that's still in his hands.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
I would like to do a thing.
We're gonna skedaddle on out of here.
As Zadrith, as you're loading it, you see the ears of this Leone just twitch.
Oh shit, he's perceptive.
And yeah, he's actually really perceptive. As he's like, oh, I have a dagger. I can probably throw it faster than you can shoot.
This ain't for you. It's for whatever's gonna be back out in the woods that isn't related to your party. Totally unrelated. Just I'm preparing for when we leave this place. Can we leave, by the way? Y'all don't mind if we pass?
I don't.
Right?
We don't kill, right?
I'm gonna detect good and evil. Trying to see if they have masks.
As you cast the spell, you sense hints of Nexus in them, but not to the strength. Not to the strength of your mask.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Okay. Alright, bye. Bye, fish people. And wolf people.
Well, if they're gonna let us pass, I'm just gonna skedaddle on past Molasses and be like,
Okay.
he said we could leave. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
You see,
and then I'm gonna motion back towards the corner to Z peeking around it and be like, come on. Just.
I'll say that when you're leaving, you see a slightly thinner Leonin man who's currently scratching his ear with his back foot, just on the ground.
Z will turn to Asterion and say, I guess we're following the idiots. And then grab his pan flute on the way out.
I got my javelin still ready in my other hand on my axe, and I just like mean mug everybody on the way out.
As you do, you see the bigger of the who looks like as soon as you step out and like out of the where you can turn around and see them, that Leonin man is filled with scars and almost no defense on him. You see the two twin humans that are reading. You'll be able to see a Sayter in super tight black leathered armor, just waving at you guys as you're walking by, and what looks to be a no-weaponed Leonin who's extremely flexible as you're walking by. Oh,
Alright,
Not worried about it.
Goodbye, you guys.
But-
Goodbye.
As you guys are passing by, who would be at the end? So I guess Asterion, you would be at the end of this group, right? You feel a slight and then like, oh, no trouble. What did you get when you went in there? You see the Leonin kind of like asking, we fought a mechanical dragon in a volcano, and Perfos gave us the thing. Would you please shut up?
Do I hear this?
He's talking to Asterion. I'll say that Z can definitely hear it. Z and Chameno
I
can
turn
follow.
and smile, and I tell him in Leonin, because I can speak it.
Cool.
I turn and tell him in Leonin, just a boon from the gods. And I like give it with like a wink and just go about my laughing way.
As you do that, he's like, oh, and kind of mutters back, we have two. And you see both of them, both the human wizards kind of looking at each other as she taps the man and he casts a thing. And like you see like arcane glyphs go over his mouth and over his eyes. And now it's like looking at you, Asterion, before you turn around and like leave.
So my comprehend languages I did at the end, would it still be up? Like, is it within an hour of us finishing the
Yes,
temple?
then you also heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would understand the Leonin. Yeah, for sure.
Didn't we find a mechanical dragon?
No.
You fought a real dragon.
An actual
we fought
dragon.
a real dragon. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
A knockoff dragon.
Yeah, they fought a knockoff one. But yeah, as you guys are leaving, you see the one who's really observing and watching what you're doing would be the Sayter on the tree. It kind of seems that maybe that bald human male is kind of leading everybody, but not very well. As you guys are stepping forward and start going down the brush and canopy of the forest, eventually you start hearing maybe about 20 minutes after you start leaving, you hear like a blast or a commotion within the entrance of that cave on the side of the mountain. But you guys are making your way down, unless you want to interact with them anymore.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna voice to Chameno behind me. Wait. If they had any boons, like we do, and we killed them, would we get that boon? Like, I'm more just like thinking out loud hypothetically, but I'm thinking it in Chameno's direction out loud.
I would assume that by killing the existing champions, we are becoming the champion by getting the boon. So yes, that's how I would assume that would work.
I lean in on this conversation. Do we need to turn around?
I kind of want to.
You kind of want to. And then I'm just gonna look to I'm gonna look to Chameno and be like, telephone that to the rest of the part. Do we want to turn around and just?
I'll say that at this point, as you guys are kind of walking,
names.
you're like close enough that you can have this conversation to everybody if you so wish.
Okay. Do we want?
We're supposed to learn the names of the deadly champions.
Nyx has not touched them as much as it has touched us.
Phrasing.
But also by knocking them out, it could touch us more.
Oh Lord!
In all the right places.
In all the wrong ways.
Have we been touched by Nyx's noodly appendage yet?
So I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm always down for being touched.
I definitely think that there needs to be more touching.
I'm surprised we're not getting touched right now.
Perhaps we should long rest on it first.
I say we wait for them at the outside of their thing. Catch them when they're not ready.
But if they're going to get a boon now, they're going to be stronger when they exit.
Well, they're walking into a place we just got the boon from.
It took you guys several hours before you were able to come out of this.
Yes, but we don't know that it's not just a boon dispensary for any groups that are coming by on this quest.
That is also true. The place could reset. There could be some tart winging boons at people from a lake with tentacles therein.
Or that could have just been them triggering one of the traps we left.
Fair.
You know what I want to do?
Yes.
Lie in
And I
wait.
think this will answer our questions. I think we wait an hour. We go in behind them, and we see if the well is open.
Ooh, that's spicy.
The well closed because
we were fucking with it.
right?
But if the well is open for them, then the gods are probably open to them.
Oh, I've got some more donations for that well.
Oh Lord!
At which point, Z will motion like he needs to piss.
Please don't piss on me,
You
though.
like spinning it or something?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what closed
let's
it up in the
go.
first place.
Let's do a short rest at least, and then see if it reset.
Okay, if you guys are doing a short rest, you can roll up to the hit that you have not expended. Since you're leveled up before a long rest, what you rolled for HP, you will recuperate that. Like, if you kept track of it, and if you didn't, get a free whatever hit die of yours. So Molasses, you have Arcane Recovery. Asterion, your Second Wind recovers. Z stuff recovers. I don't think anything for Chameno though.
I'm like golden right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so what do I roll?
So since you're a wizard, it's a D6. If you need to recover HP, you can roll. Since you're level 5 at the moment, and I do not believe you guys have short rested in the dungeon. You have 5d4 6 essentially that you can use. You don't have to, but you can. So you roll a d6.
How many spells can I recover?
It depends on your arcane recovery. So let's do your HP first. So it would be a d6 plus your constitution modifier, and you can roll, then decide if you need to roll more. As for your arcane recovery, that is up to your level, and you're a level rounded down. So you can recover 1 level 2 spell or 2 level 1 spells.
Okay. I rolled a 6 for my d6, so
Okay.
with Constitution that's a 9.
So
I'm
you
back up to
recover.
full health.
Okay, cool, perfect.
And then 1 level 2 or 2 level 1s?
Yes, and at
What
level
about
6 it
3?
will increase. Huh?
What about any level 3s?
Not right now. When you are a level 6 character, you can recover 1 level 3, or 3 level 1s, or 1 level 2, or 1 level 1, and a level 1.
Gotcha.
Sorry. So it's half your level, pretty much.
While we rest, I'm gonna lean over to Z, and I'm gonna say there is an alternative way to find out what they have when they set up camp. And I'm gonna take out the pouch of spice that I have and show him that there are 4 remaining.
Z is 100% about this plan. In his head, he thinks this plan is that we're all gonna do spice and go talk to them.
All right, fair.
But Z sees you hold out the spice and enthusiastically starts nodding.
All right.
So, what do you guys want to do as you're recovering? What is the plan?
I'm going to load all 3 of my crossbows and prepare for potential war with another party.
Oh, I'm sorry, Crewfix Jr. How you planning on firing all 3 crossbows?
Dropping the heavy one and pulling a sword in the hand crossbow, of course. Seems to be Challenger
Okay,
strats.
and what about the third one?
The third one is in the event that I lose the hand crossbow in some way, shape, or form. I don't need you questioning me, Z. All right?
It just seems like a lot of excess weight to carry. You could just have a big crossbow and a little one.
Right, but we have...
Maybe Zadrith should be the only one that goes in, since he's the stealthiest.
Do you
Yeah,
want a
go
4th
down.
one? I'll hold out my hand crossbow.
I'm gonna look to Chameno and say, okay, while I respect you acknowledging that I'm probably the slipperiest of the bunch, there's not very many places I can hide in there. It's pretty much just walls and floors. And I don't feel like going into the well and just pointing to Z and being like, and seeing whatever the hell he described him seeing
I'll go
in
in.
there.
You literally just need to walk around the corner and see if there's nicks in the well.
Oh, fair. That's probably fair.
I'll go with him. He can hide behind me.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan.
Asterion, you're kind of a dead giveaway, bud. Like you were.
No. We can
Let's
do
be
the
real.
approach.
You want me to be there anyway when things go south.
You can be at the door. I'll probably
No,
make it to
no.
at least the door before I take a hit.
We can do the Acroan horse. You follow behind him. I'll hold on to his back. They'll never know we're there. All they'll
Exactly.
know is he walked in, and then boom.
I can even change
Dream
my
team.
side and you can each hang on to the back of my leg.
Oh lord.
Sounds like you guys have a
They'll
great
be
plan.
too in awe of me to look at my legs.
If we're waiting an hour for them to go through the dungeon, I'm just gonna look to Chameno. I just need to go to the well towards the entrance, right? Literally the first left I can take.
See.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
And we're only waiting an hour to hedge our bets and recover a bit.
Okay. I'm also pretty well versed with the area we've just gone through. Yeah, no, like, y'all just want to guard the door?
Sure.
Then
You-
y'all can guard the door.
Scream if you need us.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That will give away my stealthiness, but yes, of course.
I'll wait a little further in.
If you need us, your stealthiness is already gone.
Fair.
And then Z will put a hand between where he and Zadrith are,
Okay.
and he'll do what he thinks whispering is, which is still the same volume, but just less words.
I feel the amount of shade you are throwing
So
at me as a
he'll-
player,
He'll
my
just
dude.
go, he couldn't even take a cube from an octopus. And I'll snap and have my familiar turn into an octopus for a second before I turn him back into a raven.
All right, you see.
The octopus has 6 more appendages than I do. No, 4 more.
Oh, yeah?
4 more. At least 4. Yeah.
Math
I want
is
to
hard.
hear it.
Math, that might be a little hard.
I was only counting arms.
So,
Anyway.
you guys are going to do a stealth mission. For this, let's go back to the dungeon
the
map.
Crucifix dungeon.
Yeah. And
Yeah, put us on the... Put us like... Yeah.
So you move your guys where you, if you're going to go into the dungeon, I'll say place yourself here, and if you're going to be out of the dungeon, you can place yourself where the forest is.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can, I can't go that way.
Which way?
Jesus, if you would like me to roll stealth as I'm entering this thing,
I will ask you in 1 second. I just want to see who's, I'm assuming this is going to be you and Asterion, but I want to see who exactly is going in and who is not.
Oh, no, I meant my plan. I'm hanging on to Astarion's back.
Okay, well, alright, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt for small forest creatures like squirrels and raccoons for like little snacks on the road.
Sure, roll me a survival then.
Would you eat trash pandas? They're adorable.
Adorably delicious.
Rude.
I got 20. 20.
Okay. I'll say that you're doing that. You're successfully doing this. You are more familiar with the Nessian Woods here than most of these individuals. And you will be doing that for quite a bit. Chameno, you are watching as she's doing this and just grabbing some squirrels. And her height is definitely an advantage on here, and her speed is definitely able to do so. And yes, you should be able to get a... I will see that in a second. Zadrith. Roll me stealth and Asterion with a Z on your back. What are you doing?
Standing there in a doorway waiting.
Just
I
standing?
guess.
Okay.
Oh no.
No problem.
It's a 12 on stealth.
Oh, before we walk in, I'll
Oh.
recast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, as you cast Comprehend Languages, I rolled really bad, and you rolled bad as well, so we'll see what happens. So, Zadrith, put yourself
Before
wherever you want
Zadrith
to.
goes in, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay. Is that the one that if I attack, you have to roll Wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay, making sure. Alright. Zadrith, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
I'm going to just zip, zop, zippity, zip, zip.
Okay.
Actually no. I'm gonna go to this square right here
Sure.
Oh god, Jesus, why did I do this?
and just slipping around the corner
Alright.
and passive perception this room to make sure that is there anybody in here?
Yeah, you see one person. You see
Okay,
that Leonin.
On seeing the Leonin, I'm going to just bank behind this
and
wall
when
to
you
finish my movement.
You since he matched the sorry, he didn't match. He got a 13. Oh. Waves. No one's there. Okay. How do you? Dunk. You hear him hitting the well, and you hear conversations. Roll me perception, all three of you. Do you understand Leonin, Zadrith?
I do not.
Then okay, so it's just Asterion and
I do know thieves can't though, but if they're not thieves can't,
I don't.
then
I think
whatever.
Thieves Camp might be out of his element.
What am I
That's
rolling?
fair.
Perception.
Oh, well.
That is a 26 for perception.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Well, you hear that the Leon is saying something, Zadrith, but you don't understand what he's saying. What did you get, the Asterion?
A 16.
Okay, I'll say 16 is just enough. As in Leon, he's like, hey, I tried opening it, and it won't. I hope he doesn't get mad at me. Excuse me, madam. Nope, just that you. Got it. And he just goes on about how he can try opening this well.
So the well's not open.
You hear over, Fishman! Can you open the well? Fishman!
Oh, he's calling to me specifically?
He's saying Fishman.
Is he calling to him in Leonin?
No, just to be in common.
Okay.
Okay. If he's calling to me in common, bear in mind I have hood up, mask on, and heavy crossbow in hand.
That's also how you walked out, so that's what they would assume you are.
Okay. I guess I'll just slowly round the corner and be like, I didn't realize I was part of y'all's party now. What's up?
Is this a thing? You guys were here before. Is this a thing? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
I'm gonna look to the well. Does the well look the same way we left it, or is it open?
It's closed. Everything looks the same except the well is sealed.
Ah, okay. Then I am going to look back to this guy, and I'm probably gonna fail this deception really hard. But I'm gonna be like, oh yeah. If you put coins on this well and then leave, when you come back, the coins will be gone as an offering to the gods.
Roll me deception.
Like I said, I'm gonna whiff this. I know this, but I'm gonna try.
Trent, you were waiting by the front door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to minor illusion a whisper out towards the front door. That the stupid fish was seen.
What did
friendly so far.
That's a 5.
Is he
No.
telling the rest of
I
us?
will
no.
throw a thumbs up
you
back
hear
at
you hear that as it's coming out, so both of you are aware of this. Just so you
I
know,
laugh and keep hunting squirrels.
this Leonin in all its comedicness rolled a natural 1.
I also rolled a natural 1, but it was a 5 after modifiers.
Yeah, no, your one is he has no modifiers for this.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Can you not? Don't bite me.
I'm supposed to stay here though.
You're supposed. Okay. Well, the thing is, a watched kettle never whistles. I'm telling you, we left coins here, and we left, and when we came back, they were gone, and the eyes of that Gorgon behind you, and I'm gonna point, were lit,
Ooh.
and the coins were gone. Yeah,
You see
it was
that he
really
grabs a
spooky.
handful of copper pieces. You hear coins scatter. Okay, I will let my party know. Thank you.
No problem at all, bud.
So, did we find out what we needed? I mean,
It depends on what Zadrith wants to do with that information. You all heard. You're hearing it.
I'm gonna just give him a wave, and then I'm gonna step out and
Boy.
wink as I step away in the hopes I hear him walking out of the room. And as I round back around the corner and see Asterion probably peeking around this corner, I'm gonna be like, "We're hitting the mother lode today, boys."
oh god.
I just realized there's something in this temple we forgot to do.
Oh lord.
What would that be?
The room directly below the mosaic of heavens. We never went in there.
The bronze dials?
Yeah, we did. That was the last thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we missed that one.
And then I'm gonna listen and see if this Leonin actually steps out.
You hear a do 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 do. How do you skin a cat?
You're a pop culture icon, Z.
That's actually really helpful for me to know for Trent's plan.
if I don't hear him moving...
Yeah, you don't hear him moving.
Action, movement, bonus action, move again. No, movement action, bonus action, actual action. Yeah, I'm gonna go 90 feet around to the other side of this room.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm echoing, but zoop. And I'm gonna peek around this corner.
Okay.
And see if he is still in the same position.
The natural 20. Oh,
Oof.
hey.
Oh yeah, back way over here. I forgot. My bad. This place has a lot of switchbacks.
Oh, yeah. It's really hard. You go left and then out the door.
Ah, well then.
Yeah. You got me too.
Okay, my bad, bud.
Yeah. Okay.
And
You see that he's staring now at the Gorgon. He's not smart, but he's extremely perceptive.
then I guess I'll go back around this.
Wait. You needed him out of the room?
Yeah, I told him to leave the room to have the coins
Okay,
disappear
okay.
and the Gorgon's
So-
eyes light up.
I actually was too busy trying not to sneeze and missed you saying you were walking over there. There's something I would have done if we can go back a second to
Sure.
when he's back in that doorway. Would I have heard him singing the cat thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'll start quietly singing it from where I'm standing to see if we can lure him to this side of the room where he's not looking at the well.
Alright, roll me a performance.
Can I assist by humming the backing tune to it?
Sure, you have advantage.
Okay, I just apparently can't perform today.
Well, I gave you advantage. Roll again. Get the higher one.
You have advantage.
13 is my highest.
Oh,
because
no!
I can't roll above a 10.
He's not moving. Now, at least as far as you guys can understand, he's not moving.
I tried.
I saw him drop the copper on the well,
Yeah, he
right?
dropped many copper pieces.
Okay.
But it is just copper pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, is it worth jumping this guy for some copper pieces for a well that we now know is closed, or should we, I'm whispering this at, like, absolute minimum volume around the corner.
Do
To
we
be-
know if the bead traps ever reset? Because they didn't while we were actively messing with them and stuff.
We don't know. Do we wanna like?
Well, because if we're planning an ambush, Z just had a bright idea, and he could have a mage hand in that hallway ready, so that when they go to leave, the mage hand can just kind of shove to toss balls towards them.
Oh my god.
You can roll me a No, what is y'all's passive perceptions?
18.
Okay.
Less. 13.
Okay. You, where... Sorry, I need to grab a token. Might be in the yeses. Probably that's where you are. You hear, a of hoof grind against, the stone floor. In this general direction.
Can I roll stealth and attempt to slip back around this corner past Z and Asterion?
The only hoof that was with them would have been their satyr,
Mm-hmm.
who's smaller than our angry satyr, points at Asterion.
These are correct facts.
And I can call the tall... Wait, I keep asking this. Is Chameno also tree-sized, Trent?
No.
How
Okay.
tall is Chameno?
5'8", 5'10".
Okay, taller than me. That I can also call the tall dumb one in.
I'm going to if I heard it, I'm just
your-
going to stealth my happy ass back over here and
Okay.
be like, "It ain't worth it for copper, boys." Like whispering.
It's
Let's
not
just
the copper. Okay. We can go.
As you guys are walking out, you see Molasses with. Roll me a D8. Molasses.
Me?
Yes. Just a single D8.
I got a 2.
With 2 squirrels. And like you had 3, but one just kind of like bit your the bottom part of your hand and just start running away. But you have 2 of them.
All right. It's a nice snack.
Yeah.
Indeed, it is. As we exit, and I see my compatriots, and I'd be like, tried to see if he dropped some gold in the well that is very obviously still sealed. He dropped copper. It's not worth
Yeah.
it.
I am going to be very thankful that my sanctuary is still active and drop concentration on it.
Okay. Easy enough. So.
Sure.
Z squared plus 2,
Three.
3. There we go. What do you guys want to do? Are we going to
Well,
interact
we-
with these individuals more, or are we heading south?
Well,
I
we know
say
that
we
the
go
well's. We know that the well is sealed. We don't know if violently murdering this entire party will give us boons.
Yeah.
It'll make me feel better.
Yeah, we just burned 30 minutes trying to get them to drop coins in a well, and the cheapskate doesn't even drop gold, he drops copper.
Yeah, we can get all the coins if we just kill them.
I say we discuss this a little bit further away from their earshot.
Correct. Yeah, why don't we can always interact with this party later. I'm just gonna look to Z and wink.
Especially if it turns out that they're on the same quest as us.
They definitely are. We've been told multiple times there are other groups doing the same thing.
I know exactly how to get them to turn up at the same location.
Oh no. I'm just gonna look to Chameno. What do you have in
Asterion,
mind?
can you engrave a rune related to Erebos on this wall?
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
great.
loud.
It is going to be loud.
He's
Why
gonna
don't
be
we
taking
take some of
chiseled
the squirrel
stone.
blood and paint it on there?
That would work,
All right.
but that... Yeah, we can try.
All right. I bite off a squirrel head so that I can squeegee the rune.
All right, Ozzy. Yes, you do so.
Fuck's sake!
You see the other school kind of look, turn away, starts panicking, trying to leave. Yeah, you have blood all over your everything.
It's a squirrel. It's like, what, a pint maybe worth of blood?
Yeah, sure.
That's enough for a rune.
That's enough for a rune. So, who is
Right.
drawing the rune of Erebos on here?
By the end of it, it's like when one of your markers is running out and you have to start jabbing it onto the paper to get more ink.
Oh, fuck, I feel that on a fundamental
Oh
level.
no! Oh no!
Who would be best at this between Asterion and me? I look at Asterion and ask.
I like arts and crafts.
I've
The
got
group.
better group strength.
Sure, go for it.
I grab the back part with my legs and with my hands, and I just kind of squeegee it out as I go and draw
Oh,
this.
gross! As you're doing that, and like little bits and pieces are coming out. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm like smearing that into the wall with my hand, like as I do this, kind of like a
So-
weird thing of toothpaste. and
roll me.
Yeah, I was about to say the toothpaste approach.
Yeah.
Toothpaste approach.
Asterion, since you're the one who is doing this, roll me percentiles. You're D100.
Ooh, I never get to use these.
They're the dice of fun.
Yeah.
67.
Okay.
Oh, man, I wish you had gotten 2 higher.
As
Right.
as you're doing this, for a quick second, you see that other Leonin, the smaller, skinnier one, kind of start crawling on his fours. His ears start twitching, but he's looking into the dungeon. Sits down, tail wagging. As you're just like squeezing the scroll, all of you guys outside comedically, and then starts running forward and then goes to the other side where the other Leonin is, completely avoiding y'all. And then you're finished drawing this. Roll me a performance. It's just,
Don't worry, I'm happy with it either way.
Wait, who rolls performance? Me or?
Asterion, since he's the one that's actually like doing it.
Oh, okay.
16. Flat 16. I have no bonus to that.
I was gonna say maybe the bard should have done it, but
it looks
apparently
good.
not with
Like,
my
see, you're looking at it, it's like, oh, damn, that's actually pretty impressive. Everyone,
I have the thing to do when I do my runes. I use my proficiency bonus with my smithing tools.
okay. This isn't
Is a
quite
squirrel
the
a
same, but
smithing tool?
Yeah.
no,
Anything
it's-
is a smithing. Anything that
Well-
I am creating something with is technically a smithing tool.
Okay. Okay, Patrick
feel
Star
like-
is mayonnaise an instrument
No,
over
hold
here.
on. I feel like I need proof that a squirrel can be used for any part of the smithing process.
It's
Wrong,
a
buddy.
little.
I can use the blood for iron. I can use the animal bones also in the smithing process. And although it would only work for a dagger, I could get
Hold on. The blood for iron, so that you can have what, a 100th of a paperclip worth of iron. From
Yeah, we need
That's
a.
not- that's not really going to be do too much, but I could cool it in the blood, and 2, I could use the bones for the cover for a little bit of that ashy effect.
As you
Ooh,
guys,
or you could use the bones for the hilt of whatever. Like, yeah, you could like bone inlays. There
we
you go.
should-
Up like Zadrith nodding enthusiastically. Just
Look, I know my taxidermy of creatures.
We should definitely be having this conversation out of earshot.
yeah, let's get the
As
fuck out of Dodge.
you guys are heading out. And successfully interacting with these individuals and not having a fight. And you guys are moving further south into the Nessian Woods. Putting you
Oh,
guys.
are we heading to my forest?
Yeah, you guys are heading to your forest. So,
And to see my ancestors.
uh,
What's the opposite of ancestor, but for the future?
Descendants?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Gonna see my descendants.
They're all dead. You're the last surviving
As
centaur.
You're not
you're
me.
heading out of the autumn nexus and into the actual Nessian Woods. Sorry.
I'm gonna pull an avatar if they're all dead.
The satyrs finally rose up against the evil ruling class of the wood.
I would like Molasses, since we're heading to your location. You can your choice. Roll me history or roll me survival to try to recall these woods and guide the party into the correct location.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll history.
Okay.
I got an 11.
11. Okay. As it takes you quite a bit of time to actually get to where you feel comfortable and familiar. You feel that maybe just a lot of time has changed these woods, and it's not the familiarity that you were hoping. But after maybe a day or two longer than you really intended, you do find the area that you were looking for. As I am going to change a little bit of the mosaic. As you guys are now moving from like the hills and these thinner looking forests into a thicker structure, these trees are starting to become larger and larger, going to like this colossal side as the trees almost cover the sky. You see some beams of light carrying through here and there. For those that want to keep track of this, Hemlock and aspen would be the main trees of this forest. As you guys are going through, you're seeing patches of wildflowers beautifully start decorating the landscape and giving a different color to the ground of the forest, which Molasses, a lot of these would be the plants that you know that we're trying to get rid of, but it looks like they've just overgrown. You start hearing insects and little critters here and there buzzing throughout the woods, as just a overpowering sense of gust kind of pushes you back before you start moving further and further down. As this would might have been maybe like a 4-day journey, a little bit longer than you really anticipated, as you are dead center within the Nessian Woods, as you find a hilltop kind of overlooking a village, and it looks like a pretty large settlement of where your home used to be.
Where's the Nessian Woods? Can you highlight it?
Down here. I should be able to move it to you.
Oh, Nessie.
Yeah,
Nessian.
it's directly below the Autumn Nexus on our overworld map.
Yeah.
This entire forest region is the Nessian Woods.
Nope, just this one sentence right there. Just that one
Oh,
sentence.
Satessa's the fucking city.
Yeah, that you guys get.
The Nessian Wood is, or Nessian, whatever, however you pronounce it.
I pronounce things
Yeah.
wrongly all the time.
It's okay.
Come at
None
me.
of us know how to pronounce it correctly because it shows up on like 3 cards.
I believe
Oh,
Nesian would be 1S.
4 days?
But yeah, about a 4-day travel.
Does that mean that we've long rested at
You
some
guys
point?
have long rested all spells. Anything you guys want to exchange, anything of those sort, please do so.
Oh, yeah.
Go back up to full health from the long rest.
Yep.
What are the chances of Z running into the descendants of anyone from his town?
Yeah, satyrs are also Nessian Wood.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know, but it's probably not going to be pretty if it happens.
Oh no.
As I would like all of y'all to roll a perception at this moment in time. It doesn't quite sound like anyone's trying to be stealthy while you're hiding.
I don't stealth.
I mean, we're 4 days into the woods.
At
4?
disadvantage to stealth.
23.
23. Okay.
That moment when the paladin
Wait,
succeeds.
we're rolling
Perception. Yeah. What did you get,
18.
Molasses? Okay, 18.
4?
4. Okay.
11.
Uh,
There's a beam of light in my eyes.
14.
14. So the other ones who don't see it, and it's maybe Molasses, you're just excited to be here, and you see the river path where you guys usually either bathe or collected what you all needed. You see the small patch of running field that has been trimmed down for just those young adolescent centaurs that just need to get something out, and you see many of different. Obviously, it's been quite a while, but it's still a familiar village. And as you are kind of going back in your mind, reminiscing of like things that you've done, or like, oh, in that building I did this. Here's where I rented my first book. Here's where I casted my first spell. There's that one boy that kind of teased me. Everybody else, you do not see a single living creature. It's quite of a large village, especially for centaurs. They need space.
Does it look abandoned?
On a little bit
Like-
further observation, it looks like everything in here has been kept, but there's nobody alive.
So it's not run down. There's not like.
From this distance, you probably won't be able to tell that much. It doesn't
Okay.
look like it was attacked or destroyed either.
I call out, Looking for any descendants? Hello! 'Tis I, Molasses Wood Trotter. Any that hail from the Wood Trotter clan?
As you happily and loudly belch this out, you see a couple of squirrels run away. Some birds fly off. You're looking, and that's when the realization hits. This place is completely deserted.
Oh. Can I roll to see if I see any signs of where they could have gone?
The further you guys get in there, you can either roll investigation or survival if you guys want, as you guys are exploring what's in here.
I don't know shit.
I got
Yeah.
an 8.
I'm blind.
8. Molasses. Also going on your question. You should have level 3 spells, and I don't think you have picked the level 3 spell.
Oh,
looking
how
at
many
it-
were there supposed to be?
2. Up to you learn 2 spells. You can
Oh
pick
no,
any spell up to level 3, but you learn 2. So you can learn another level 1 if you so wish. But you should learn 2 more spells. Okay. I'm gonna go
Fireball.
in this direction.
Sorry.
Who rolled and what did they roll? Let's just do that.
I rolled a 15.
For survival or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay, 15 investigation. All right. Anybody else roll an investigation?
Investigation 20.
20. Okay.
survival dirty 20.
Okay. Molasses, what did you get?
I got an 8.
Okay. As Asterion, you're kind of just looking around. It's pretty. It's big. But nobody's here. And Molasses, more of the shock. Not really expecting to know anybody, but not seeing anybody. It's kind of giving you a shock, and you're just not really here at the moment, and you're just reminiscing over buildings that have changed or being completely taken down, or houses that have gotten bigger and expanded here and there. With the 15 investigation, the Z. One thing does strike you as odd is this village is pretty fine. Except for one building that you see has and as you kind of looking at this, it looks like it's been damaged from behind on the east side of the forest, like behind this house, getting closer and closer to what you would consider like the wilds of the woods, right? There seems to be like a giant gash on one of the wooden homes, and the more you look at it, it looks like it's 3 to the entire side of this home. And you're kind of just looking at it, and your hand does the motion of like, looks like maybe a claw. With a 20 Chameno on investigation, right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Survival, you're gonna get a little bit more detail. With something else. As you're looking around, you're kind of looking at the floor. It has overgrown, but as you kind of move some shrubbery and move some what is the word? Weeds over and just like move overgrown roots. It looks like the bottom was almost like maybe a magical spell was casted on here to just keep it growing. As you kind of follow this trail almost on this main road, there seems to be some like arcane residue and soot mark on one of the homes. And then as you kind of peek over the corner and look, you see that there is like an indention of maybe some hard hit blast. But nature has kind of taken over a little bit. And there is evidence of some kind of arcanic struggle. But
Can I divine sense again?
Sure. Celestials, fiends, undead, what else? Apparitions?
Yeah.
Within 60 feet, nothing. And as you keep moving, this will be up. and if anything senses, I'll let you know.
Okay.
And it looks like there was some sort of conflict, and then you see a broken sword, kind of as nature has started to reclaim it.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Can I see who made the sword?
Once you go
you
over,
you wouldn't know about the sword yet. Information wasn't shared.
Oh,
if the information is shared, you would it wouldn't be anything special. It
Can
just-
I try and pick up the sword?
Sure. A little bit of roots.
Is it stuck in?
breaks.
Is it stuck in a stone?
No, it's not. But
Is it half lying in a pond?
so survival of 20.
Correct.
You do see quite a bit of hoof marks running in one direction, but it kind of looks muddled. Oh, again, nature's starting to like smoothen this path. The one thing that does strike you as odd is you see one massive paw. That at the first you thought it was like something that's just collecting a lot of water, but as more as you kind of clear it out, it has different engravings of this is a colossal size paw.
How cool. Well, I'm not there. I don't know.
So,
The second I would see this gigantic paw print in the rough, I would motion to Asterion and be like, "Do you get this big?" And just
I'll say that,
look
that
to it.
within as you guys are traveling throughout this village, it's not a huge location. Your eyes do kind of gear towards one building that is made out of large stone. Molasses, you would know as this is generally what you would consider like not an academy, but this is where scholars would go and either theatrical events would happen here or small classes. Philosophy would be discussed, and the older of your clans would kind of come over and just discuss traditions and different spellcasting techniques and whatnot.
It's an amphitheater.
But it's in a building, so it's closed in. She would just know that within it, there is a grand opening that is a circle for everyone to freely discuss, and there will be private rooms that were created in here. For the rest of you guys, you would just see that there is a building that does not look like vines or nature has tried to do what nature does. Everything else the village looks like in one degree or another. As time has passed, nature be nature, yo. And you guys can probably see most of each other unless you're trying specifically to avoid contact or detection. Everybody can see each other from where you guys are at.
Is there anything denoting a specific god on that building?
Not on the outside. No,
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Foreshadowing.
Is there any building that looks like a smithy?
I would say, to be honest, no, not here.
Really?
I mean, they're centaurs. The only thing they really need done is the, horseshoes.
And that has to be done by a blacksmith, my friend.
don't centaurs have like centaur swords?
I mean, you can, yes. Not necessarily that it's made here.
Yeah, they might outsource, like Cetessus to the north. Get it shipped through
And also,
Bunny.
from the different clans that would be here, yours would be a little bit more of the scholarly type. There are specific traders and hunters and centaurs that are hired as people need guides throughout the forest, but not necessarily here.
Are they nomadic? Is this maybe perhaps the down season where they're not here or something?
Are you asking?
Oh,
us
we're
out
in the
loud?
summer village.
I don't know. Maybe this is maybe these are their summer homes. I don't know. Minotaurs carry our homes with us in tents. And
I'll
we
say for the
travel-
purpose of conversation, you guys would meet in the town center, and you guys can share ideas and theories before we're just yelling across it or.
No, I'm just shouting this at
Okay,
everyone.
all right. Except for Asterion, he's yelling.
I'm
He
just
is
yelling. I don't know what's going on. I don't really fear most things.
Is there anything that looks like a shop?
I mean, centaurs like have a very wide home range, like the entire forest, basically.
Yes, but it's not like the settlements are in one central location, but you know the areas and you can travel outside for sure. But like the home actual location, the physical buildings and structure, seems to be here.
This is Katie off of 99, whereas we need to go inside a few loops to get.
Where Chameno,
this is
what were you saying?
Katie at what do you call it? 610.
Yeah.
Is there
That's a
anything
huge
that looks like a
difference in
shop?
space.
Anything look what, sorry?
Like a shop.
There would be locations that you see that kind of looks like a market, and also that as you're investigating, and you'll probably like open a couple lids and look throughout and see that it's empty or dust. You see some vegetation started growing on the inside, but has just turned to either soot or just died completely, just dirt in there. You see necklaces and different clothing that's being so a lot of leathers and hides that are just kind of stayed there. Parchment and ink for sure, but the ink has long ago just dried up. Yeah.
Well, whatever is precious metal, I will be taking.
Roll me an investigation.
I'm still standing next to the paw, being like, Asterion, like, I get it. You want to be the loud, glorious the Minotaur that you are.
I walk over and I look at the paw.
Do you get this big?
15.
How big is the paw? Do I see it? Like, is it like dinner
The
plate
paw
size? Is it-
itself would be almost 15 feet round.
Holy crap.
I'm sorry, what?
Pretty big.
You said 15 feet around?
I believe that is what was said. Yes.
So I'm standing
can
in
you
it. I'm not
name-
standing next to it. I'm standing in it.
You are standing in it. That's why he thought it was like, oh, this is a pond. Oh no. It has grooves, and it definitely is something that large that stepped in it.
Can I do
does
a
the
nature check to
17
see if I
tell me what it
recognize the animal?
You can roll me nature, yes. And as for metals, I would say that you will probably find a couple of swords and axes that have rusted over. The only thing that probably has not rusted over or has been damaged is a set of longbows and their arrows that has been wrapped within leather and like put in an area that is not oxidized.
Can you grab those axe heads for me?
I got a 19.
That I can.
19. As you're looking at this, nothing naturally would be this big. It doesn't look like any animal at all within the forest. The imprints, for whatever reason to you, like a giant bear, but it just doesn't have the right fingers. As you further look down, like the claws are huge and dig deep in.
I need a new weapon and a new coat.
How many
You
digits was?
Are we hitting the break anytime?
yeah, we can hit. Actually, we are literally at 8 o'clock. We can hit break right now. What was the question?
How many digits are on the claws?
I believe 4, but let me be specific and look. As I can just look at a book. Yeah, 4. And with that, we're going to take a break. And we'll be back in a minute. So see y'all guys in a second.
Do you blame yourself? What? Well, it's quite common in this situation for a patient to feel a kind of guilt. What situation? The accident.
mic was not muted on whose end? Someone's end. Whatever. Okay. Hey guys. Well, if you're watching
Howdy.
live, you heard all our conversations. If you're not, this is why you should watch us live, or when Jesus doesn't press the button correctly. So, there was a discussion that we had on break. So, Wolf, thank you. With your role, Molasses, you would know for a fact, because of the Theros world, that this is definitely a Hydra. These colossal creatures, that's the theory is, the story, the myth, the legend, the lith, like I said, you cut off one head, another grows back.
Like that thing from Hercules.
Yes, that thing from Hercules, yeah. And just because I think you were in the restroom while this was happening. Like that guy. Look at that guy. That's a Hydra.
You cut off one head and several more appear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, old daddy poot nose.
So, as you guys are around this gigantic puddle, Asterion being, I'll say maybe 15 inches in, water kind of accumulating. What do you do?
We're just gonna look around, still not knowing what this thing is.
I'm gonna look for it.
Oh lord.
We
Okay.
should get out of here.
I do.
Chameno, why should we get out of here?
Hunt it down.
Giant footprint.
You want to, one more time?
Nature roll to hunt it down.
That would be a survival to try to track it. If you want
Okay.
to. Nature's like understanding what what this is.
Can I see Molasses in comparison to this big fuck off
Yes,
claw? Like just general
you're
proximity?
seeing that she is really interested in this creature for sure. As Chameno, underneath his breath, kind of lets out that he does not feel comfortable here. What did you get on survival?
8.
8. Okay. Molasses, as you're kind of moving around and ignoring what the group is doing.
I am slowly backing away from the paw print.
Okay. Back in the right. You really don't find another. You, until you start moving closer and closer to the building that looks pretty well kept, and you find what may look like to be an indication that something big was here, as a couple of trees are falling over, kind of crushed against something. And it just looks like there's a massive indent, but not necessarily like a paw print. And the only thing that you get is maybe this thing was so big that it just stood in this one location. That's all it needed to do to reach half or more of this village.
Can I get my pup to sniff it out?
It has not been trained to do that. You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna give it a whirl. What do
Okay,
I
roll me
for
an
that?
animal handling. With disadvantage because it does not know this trick. And what about the rest of you guys as she's doing that?
Shit, I got a 1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
think
look.
The general consensus was that we were all moving to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 As everyone starts making the way further south, your pup starts barking at the building that you are in, that you're next to, Molasses. And everyone's making the way out.
I go and investigate the dome next to me.
Okay, as you are walking there, you hear inside. You hear hoof prints. The building is sealed and it's closed. What about the rest of you guys? Like, what are you exactly doing?
I'm gonna stop when I hear the barking
Okay.
and turn and look at what it is barking at.
There is
Probably
a wolf.
Hydra.
There's a wolf pup barking at that one building that looks a little bit more kept up than the rest.
How big is the building?
It's one story. I would say probably. I can give you a better estimate. About 70 feet in one direction and about maybe 100 feet in the other direction. So it's a big enough building to have meetings or whatnot, but not. At least it's the biggest one in town.
Oh, you can't hide a Hydra in that.
No. I mean, it does stretch 15 feet high.
But I hear hoof sounds.
You hear hooves, yes.
I'm gonna go investigate it.
Okay.
I guess I'll knock on the door and whisper a hello.
As on the door, the hooves stop.
Is this village in a clearing? Like, is there a tree line at the edge of the village?
You see tree line, yes. Almost in a circle around, yeah.
I would like to stealth up into a tree at that tree line and just kind of watch.
Sure.
Is there
What
a
is
Centaur
beyond
lane?
the tree line?
I believe Centaurs know Centaur. Like, that should be your added language. Like, I know it's silly, but I believe it.
All right, I call out hello in Centaur.
You don't hear anything back.
What is beyond the tree line? Is it just
Forest.
plains, or are we...
Forest, that's beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in like the depths of the Nessian Wood.
What about the... I've been hearing a lot from Molasses. I know, Zadrith, you are in a tree at the moment.
I rolled a 21 on stealth up into the tree.
Okay, thank you. Because I forgot that you said you were doing that. Okay, noted. Z, Asterion, and Chameno. What about you three? What are you guys doing? A mental picture where everyone's at.
I'm waiting in the tree line as well.
Oh.
I'm finding a particularly big tree and getting ready.
Sure.
Are we getting the fuck out of here, or are we investigating this further?
On the one hand, Chameno, I do want to get the fuck out of Dodge. On the other hand, I don't want to leave a party member to be eaten by a Hydra and not at least know their untimely demise of being eaten by said Hydra. So I am
think
watching.
We should all leave if this is not a boon.
These are my people, and I need to know
No.
what happened to
They
them.
Where
were
are
your
your
people.
exactly
It's
again?
been over 100 years. They are no longer your people, and
They
they
are
probably
still
got
my
eaten.
people. These are my descendants. I am not leaving till I know, one way or another, what happened to them.
Z will also head towards the tree line, and I'll use minor illusion to make something that looks like a tastier snack than I do for a potential Hydra.
Okay,
Somewhere that's not where I'm standing.
What is your tastier snack? What are you making?
Probably a centaur based on what this village looks like.
Sure, okay. A beautiful honey glazed centaur holding up pieces of steak.
Oh, I didn't realize Tea Leaf existed in this universe as well.
Oh yeah, Tea-Leaf did get pranked by fairies. As you guys are doing that,
We walk toward the building.
as you are behind, I would like both Molasses and Chameno to roll perception. As I have a sense of where everyone is.
I'm getting fire rolls today.
What is
Yeah,
my
10.
approximate distance reading from the tree I'm in to the building?
I would say you're probably about 20 feet behind.
It's a dirty 20.
30, 20? Okay, what did you get, Molasses?
Well, if I'm in the tree at the tree
I got a
line,
10.
10, okay. You hear, as I'm trying to get one little thing. Yeah, let's I'm quickly making this map.
oh my gosh.
As yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, look at all these trees. Look at the audience. Look at them even build this forest. What one more time, sorry, 10 and a
20.
20. Okay. You hear a very subtle broken common. Something say, "Come in, child." Like weak whisper. "Come in, child." Or
From the wooden building?
yes. Well, it's stone building, but Molasses, you don't
And-
hear it.
You said it was broken common. Is it
Yeah.
just broken because it's weak, or is it broken because this is probably a native speaker of another
You feel that
language?
it's a native tongue.
Can I Do I have any way of determining what the other tongue may be based on their accent?
Roman intelligence is not a very high DC. Roman intelligence.
13.
You're pretty certain that's Centaur.
Okay. I will walk towards where I think that came from.
If you guys want to move your characters to be in a different part of this forest that's currently magically growing, please and do so.
I'd probably have taken a tree that gives me access to the front door with range on the heavy crossbow. So, yeah, this is fine. This
Okay.
tree I have stealthed up is perfectly fine.
As you
I
guys
don't
are,
think whatever is in here is a threat.
I
as
feel relief at Camino's company.
okay, as you feel a little bit better, and are you both have your hands on the door, or did I mishear that?
I'm not touching the door yet.
Okay. Then I misheard. My bad. So as you guys approach, it's stone slab door that is kind of ajar. Doesn't look like it's closed, and you see now that you're like really here, you start seeing the wear and tear of the the vines and overgrowth of the area. Not as dramatic as the village itself, but there is something happening here, and nature is reclaiming this as well.
Is that sigil on the ground there?
Yes, there is a sigil on the ground. If you guys don't mind, roll me a religion or a history, your choice. History would be slightly higher than religion. Just letting you guys know that for knowledge.
Paladin rolling religion? No.
Religion 21.
Okay, yeah, you 100% know who this is. 9?
I'm like
On-
suddenly rolling terrible.
I think it's just the shock of this village. Did you roll a 9 on religion or 9 on history?
Religion?
Okay. You would both. The DC was a 5 for religion. And if I pronounce this correctly, Nylea. You see the emblem of Nylea.
Oh, Nylea.
Nylea.
Yeah.
The hunter god, which I can just show you pictures in the book because I have a book.
She got a big spooky bow.
She does have a big spooky bow. Actually, that's her right there. Look at that. Look at Nylea.
Oh.
I am running a blank at what her actual emblem would be. It's is it just her helm? I believe so. What do you guys do? As everyone's taking their mark outside. Oh no, it's arrows. So you would see this emblem on the ground.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go into.
Okay. As thank you for posting
Yep, got you.
that.
She's a pretty god and deserves to be drawn attention to.
She does do things. As you open the slab door, you see a symbol of Nylea in the center, for sure. As I need to make sure that I'm in the right layer. Okay. Oh no, that's what I did. As I'm going to reveal area, need to be in here. Oh, no one reveal the other rooms. Sorry, I'm doing this tactfully because we know dynamic lighting doesn't work. As there are another symbol of Nylea pressed within the ground, and moss and grass has kind of overtaken the inside of this building. As the doors opening, you're able to see this. As the doors are opening, the light's kind of shining through. You see that these pockets would have been probably... oh, wrong layer. These pockets would have been where individuals would be seated as stone and whatnot has grown over. You see, unfortunately, 2 centaurs on this area that look like they've passed. And as I'm
Their expiration date.
their expiration date has gone over. Sometimes you don't have to necessarily heed to the expiration date, but it's a pretty good idea.
I'd like to hold an action as I see them walk in.
Sure.
In the event I see, and like I understand my window is rather limited, but if I see anything go to take a swing at Chameno or Molasses through this door, I'm gonna take a pot shot at him with the heavy crossbow.
Roll me perception, Chameno and Molasses. As you see a centaur, really old-looking centaur, man, with wraps around him, beautifully adorned shawl with gold trimmings around, using a cane to assist as he's walking forward. What did you guys get?
4.
4? Okay.
13.
13. Molasses, you're seeing a really old centaur, large centaur. He's definitely the large man, and as he approaches and speaks in this broken common, thank you for coming in. As he speaks, you see part of his cheek exposed as one of the wrappings kind of falls off, and it's dead flesh. Chameno.
Oh. It's not good. I asked him what the heck happened here.
As he looks at you and steps forward. You, at the moment, I wouldn't say that anybody else would be able to see that with them blocking the doorway.
How tall is the door?
10 feet.
I'm up a tree.
It's just an odd angle.
Got
Roll me
you.
perception.
Okay.
Roll me perception.
Okay.
As
I don't think I have a good angle on him anyway, but I just yeah.
Can I open the door from the inside and
He's-
beckon them in?
you can move, open it further, of course, yeah. As when you say what happened here, we hid from the beast, but I will say that, unfortunately, this body requires sustenance, and that's you. And I am going.
I tossed him a squirrel.
Okay, as you toss the scroll to the ground, I need Molasses to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I got 9 plus 2, 11.
11. As you toss for the how long is this? 1 second. Okay, as you toss the scroll, as you say he needs substance, as you're not seeing that there's bands and wrappings that are falling off of him, and you see that one of his hooves, like for the where the joint kind of connects to the other joint, it is complete bone.
You don't look so good, dude.
As a dreadful glare, as this magical energy hit around you, and you are paralyzed with fright, Molasses. As
I'm gonna throw the doors open and call for Asterion.
As you do so, you see these other two centaurs that look dead start moving forward.
Can
As
I
Asterion,
reposition in the tree?
Uh-huh.
Can I reposition in the tree?
That will
for a better
be
sightline?
your... What did you get on perception?
22.
You
14 plus 8.
see, from your point of view, you do see what looks to be a boned-looking centaur start moving.
And I hear Chameno's call for
you all
Asterion?
hear it as the door opens. I do need everyone to roll me
That will
initiative.
trigger my ready action.
I'm gonna specifically say to Asterion, hey, you need some bones?
Always. Bone broth.
Okay. 1 second. I'm trying to just clean a little bit here of the revealed area. Oh, I have to. That's not what I wanted. That's the exact opposite. Reveal area. Do not hide areas. Okay.
I'm going last.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh my god, I didn't get low initiative!
Did you get above the 10s?
I got 19.
Okay, well,
I mean, it was destined to happen once.
One of these days, you were going to roll above ones. Okay, boop, and a control U, and then a control U, and then y'all two control U, and then boop. I'm gonna have to move these trees because they're not the right tokens, and then I'll move it. Oh my god. All right, control U, and then I'll move these tokens back. Okay. Too many tokens got moved. Whatever. Alrighty. 20 up. Nobody got above a 20. Okay. Alright, did anyone beat a 19? Alright.
Hang on, I have to roll.
Oh, please roll.
I got it. Sorry. I got a 20. Dirty 20.
You did get a dirt. Okay, cool. Then, good thing that you guys are going first. Alright, 15 up.
15.
What did you get, Asterion?
16.
Okay, 16. Cool. Zadrith, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 1 with a modifier. That is a 4. Please just put me at the bottom of initiative.
Okay.
I will note that seeing the doors get flung open and calling for Asterion will trigger the ready action I had to fire on whatever was offensive.
Yep. Roll me an attack. What is your? Is that a disadvantage for your range, or are you still within range?
I am definitely still within range.
All right, roll me...
Range is 100 feet.
Oh yeah, roll me to hit.
All right.
What'd you get?
Heavy crossbow. 17 to hit big boy in the middle.
Unfortunately, this does not hit, as it just barely hits the roof of the doorway and just balances the bolt inside.
Shit, a little high.
Yeah. With that, I'm gonna do this.
We forgot to distribute boons.
Yep.
Yep, we're currently boonless.
Well,
We're not being touched by Nyx as much as we should be at present.
For real.
Hey, Molasses. What do you do? I see this large, now
Can I
formally.
make a spell even if I'm paralyzed by fear?
Actually, yeah, no, you're around. You're considered paralyzed, so you can speak, but you won't be able to cast any spells or do any movement, as you're just in shock at seeing these 3 undead centaurs start moving towards you. It looks like these 2 don't have speech, but he is definitely talking.
Oh. What happened to you? Are you even a centaur still? Where are my descendants? What's going on?
We're gonna die.
Okay. As shakingly and scared, you're still trying to understand what happened here, and you're just desperately grasping for their centaurality, humanity. And you hear a cackle from the other end. Unfortunately, because of the paralyzing gaze, that is your turn. Chameno, what do we do?
I am going to run over to the guy on the left.
Sure.
And
see
in
that-
an attempt to draw future fire from the guy in the center, I'm going to turn to him and say, I can see why you might need a couple of meat shields. And
Okay.
I will swing at this one on the left.
I would like to use a reaction to Vicious Mockery, Chameno.
Aloud. You see that the although this entity here, I'm wrong there, does have wrappings around that it looks like that's what's holding a lot of its flesh together. These 2 centaurs are about like 97% just pure skeleton with a bit of armor on them, and each one does have a large great axe. So what did you get to hit?
Oh, they're loaded for bear.
First one's gonna be a 22.
22 hits.
Second one's gonna be Not a 22, a 9.
9 misses. You didn't roll a 1, did you?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the 9 definitely misses. The 22 hits. Roll me damage.
15.
15. Okay. As I should probably have a calculator out because doing math is for silly people. 15, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you run up, slash at him, and some of the bones break. As you try to swing again, you see that it quickly just reacts with the butt end of the axe blocking your blow. And some damage over here. Okay. Anything else, Chameno?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Divine Favor myself.
Okay. Is that a D4 on the next attack? For the next...
D4 on all future attacks,
All right.
as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay, I'm putting a little blue bulb on you to remember that you are concentrating. Okay, with that, it is Asterion's turn. Asterion, what do we do?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow big. Eat nut chuck!
Okay, as you grab on your room, you are a large creature, right? Sorry, I gotta move these trees to be able to get to the token. Oh, and wait, no, I can do this, where I can make you go back a layer. And
There you go.
and you go back a layer. And you are now that big.
And I move to the doorway and I yeet my javelin at him.
Okay.
Crying Eros' name.
Alright, as you're crying Eros' name, throw the javelins.
Alright. You know what? Let's not use it. You've been iffy.
What did you get to hit?
18 plus. Wait, where's my thing? 18 plus actions.
18 hits, yeah.
Javelin plus 9. So 27?
Yeah, that definitely hits. Just remind you, the javelin that you have on D&D Beyond, for some reason, is a +1. It's not a +1 javelin, it's just a regular one. But,
Oh, it's only 27 instead of 26. Oh,
you
no.
definitely still hit. Just letting you know, it's not a magical javelin. As you
Okay, it's just 1d6 plus.
plus your strength.
Okay, so plus 5 instead of 6?
Yes, it would be +5 instead of 6, yeah.
Okay.
We might not die so hard.
It's just 3
and-
zombies.
Dealing 10 points of damage.
10 points damage. As you run up, throw your javelin, hits it right in the chest as it goes a couple of inches in. You see that the bandits kind of like, the bands, there we go, kind of strip a little bit open. That's one attack. You said 10, correct?
I messed up, but I was supposed to add 2 more points of damage.
Yes,
to that. I
because of
forgot to
your
add the-
size. Yeah. So the total is 12, is that correct from that attack?
Yes, 12 instead of 10.
Okay. That is one hit. Anything else? You do have multi-attack, so if you have another javelin, you can throw another javelin.
I have my hand axe.
You can throw a hand axe. I do believe the range is 30 feet for its, Oh yeah, you're within. You do not have disadvantage on it. You can throw a hand axe if you would like. That's totally fine. Just remember that you have a javelin and hand axe on this creature now.
That I throw my hand axe at him.
Roll me to hit.
Okay, that's not as great, but what is... That's a 19?
19 hits, yeah, roll me damage.
Okay, cool. Yay! Not okay, fuck you. But 13 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Cranking out 25 opening round of combat.
That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I can
because
do.
you are a giant. God damn, you're hitting hard. But you are a large size, so you are doing an extra D4 every time. As the hand axe flies over, direct hit right in the center, kind of goes in. Any person would have easily died from that attack. So just kind of grabs it, throws it to the ground, and he starts cackling.
I'm gonna take that spear from you.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice spear that it has.
I'm
All right.
gonna take the spear from you, and I'm gonna beat you to death with it.
Spears aren't bludgeoning weapons.
I know.
Oh, well,
It's a bludgeoning weapon if you bludgeon hard enough with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with Astarion's height, I think anything will be considered a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, Ryan, anything's bludgeoning if you're brave enough.
Ooh. Alright, is that it, Asterion?
That's,
It is...
Yeah, I already used my bonus action to grow, change my size. But next time, action surge.
Alright, nice. Alright, Zipzammn, is your turn. What do you do?
Oh no, he's adapting. He stopped. He said your almost full name.
There's
He
too
said
much.
my full first name.
Yeah, it's
He
too...
didn't
It's,
Yeah.
say either middle name or the last name. So I'm
Okay,
not in
that's
trouble
still
yet.
progress.
Oh... Let's...
But,
do... I forgot about something. Okay.
Oh no, a lair effect?
No. Okay, no problem. It's just I need to do quote unquote reverse math, as they say in the big leagues. It's called subtraction.
well,
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself. Let me know when you're done. with
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm good. What are you doing?
Holding position.
Okay. There is a giant Minotaur ass kind of blocking a large part of the door, so I understand. Holding action for anything specific? Oh,
No, I'm just maintaining my current position.
your so Go Funky Bard gets an advantage from Tabby. So you got an advantage.
Dream points.
Yeah.
I have advantage for standing here.
Well, you have advantage on any D20 roll that you want before the night's over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So what was your ready action? My bad. One more time.
The urgent one.
Got it. Okay.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Beautifully.
Actually,
Okay.
I will do one thing with my turn.
Yes.
I'll look up to the fish and go, told him we should have left.
As you say that. All right. It is Big Undead Centaur turn. As let's do a charging attack. 10 feet away. I'm not. As you see the Centaur run with its pike and go in for the jab. Let's see if it hits. Oh no, I have to be 5 feet from you. Never mind, apologies. Okay, that is a 19 to hit.
Shit. Does my AC ever go up?
Yeah, if your dexterity goes up or if you get magical items. Yeah. As a wizard, you can...
Or better armor.
Yeah, you can learn mage armor, which increases your AC. Okay, so I assume that's a hit.
Yeah.
Let me grab that D10. Since you did a charge, that's an extra D6.
Can I use my reaction?
What is your reaction?
When you are a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead of you using the same roll. So can I transfer the damage off of her onto this far guy using my cloud rune?
Let me read that really quick.
Wouldn't the range of the attacking creature apply there? So if large boy's got a reach of 10 feet, you could transfer it to you.
Yeah, I
But-
think that might be what's happening. In addition, when you or please go away. When you or a creature within 30 feet hits, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke a rune casting attack to target a different creature
Sorry,
100
dog's
feet
going to the cat box.
other than the attacker. Using the same roll. This magic can transfer the target attack regardless of the attack's range. Once invoked the rune, you can't do this again for a long rest. Raw. Does this mean that you can make a melee attack versus an ally who's 20 feet away? Yes. I'll Apparently, yes, you can. You can attack with the melee weapon and choose a different target that is 20 feet away.
Holy crap.
So I imagine he's just like a cloud, like forms in front of her. He stabs into it, and then it basically opens up.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. So
Asterion has figured out portal tech. Oh fuck, I'm scared.
But I can only do it once.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing it on the first attack.
Yeah. On the.
Okay. Let's do this. So the attack is going to transfer over. So Molasses, as this Centaur just starts running over, and with this pike goes for a spear attack on you, as it's using this entire momentum, adding 3d6 to the attack. So that is a d10 plus 3d6. So it maxed out on the pike damage. That is 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 26 points of piercing damage. As the spike goes right for you, and you see as Asterion grabs one of his runes and moves his hand forward, a cloud appears right in front of your body as the spear goes in, and it moves and transferring, hitting this guy.
I never thought I'd get to use that.
That's so clutch. I love it.
Yeah, you did not get hit with that. Instead, this guy gets hit for 26 points of piercing damage.
God damn.
Yeah, it's
I'm just picturing Asterion just looking down to Molasses.
As
everybody gets one.
As the spike goes through, and it looks as what's happening, and they just, I believe, so it's just that attack. Okay, cool.
It's only one attack.
Yeah. The mummy this creature has 2 attacks.
Damage
okay.
would be the thing I wanted to take off on that.
No, that's definitely the one. That was the heart of the hits. As it kind of neighs and tries to do a hoof attack on you. Molasses. Which... That is a 19 again to hit.
Goodness.
Okay, as the hoof attack does 11 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of necrotic. So yeah, that's what 16 total towards you. As the hoof, because you're paralyzed, it unfortunately gets advantage on the attack. As you feel this magical energy start to go through your body, almost like it hitting you physically created some sort of dust as you're starting to breathe it in. I do need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You're becoming one with your ancestors, Molasses. Or descendants, excuse me.
Constitution.
Yes.
12.
12. Okay. That's not good. Alright. As you start coughing and vomiting, your maximum hit points gets dropped by 10. So what that means is, I'll explain it in a minute. You don't lose any hit points right now, but until this gets fixed, as this dust starts entering your body, if you get healed, you get healed up to your max minus 10. That is your new maximum HP, and so whatever the fuck this is goes away. Congratulations, you have been mummy rotted. As the hoof hits you and start the again, yes, the dust and the old decay of this body of his body entering yours starts causing a horrible effect on you, and you feel it immediately. Also, it's the end of its turn. You're no longer paralyzed. All right, Skeleto's turns. First one's going to try to hit a boy over here. That is a total of... It's a 24.
Oh shit.
Chameno?
Chameno.
6. Okay. So that's 24 for the first attack, and the second one is a 16.
The 24 hits.
Okay. That is D12.
What are you doing?
That is 13 points of slashing damage as the first Centaur kind of uses his axe to knock you into the floor. Into the wall behind you. As the other one kind of grabs the blunt end of the axe, you see that it's been used horribly. As it kind of more of a bludgeoning weapon than slashing. As it just cuts down, you barely avoid the hit as you're being attacked on both ends. Okay. Zadrith, what do we do?
Okay. Now being able to respond to Z, I'm gonna be like, yeah. We should have just fucked off. I concur. How tall is the tree?
I will say 25 feet at the moment. So that's one that you're at.
25 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Move action. I will get down the tree.
Okay.
I have 5 feet remaining on that. Step here. Bonus action. I will dash. I can move in between Asterion's legs, right?
I would say he would be considered difficult terrain, but yes, you can. So that is 10 feet.
If you know what I mean.
might have something brushing the top of my head. I don't know. I'm kind of on the short side. All right, 5, 10, 20, 30.
I don't get it.
Something.
So when a Minotaur boy loves another Minotaur boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And then measure my sight line again. Can I make that shot?
Yeah, if you're targeting this individual, sure, you can make it.
Okay.
Bonus
Haha,
action
sneak
slash. Okay.
yeah, haha, sneak attack, go burr. Firing with the heavy crossbow, and I believe Chameno gives me advantage?
No, if you hit, you do sneak attack.
Okay, so it's just roll to hit. Okay.
Yes.
Firing on the right one there. Okay, 16 to hit.
16 hits, roll me damage.
Cool. So that's going to be sneak attack, and I am using a feature for this particular hit because Phantom Rogue do Phantom things.
Okay.
Rolling sneak attack first, and then crossbow roll. So that is 20 points total.
Okay, easy math for me.
And then I'm going to use Whales from the Grave. After I deal sneak attack damage to a creature on my turn, I can target a second creature that I can see within 30 feet. It's going to be the boy to the directly in front of. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll roll half the number of sneak attack dice from my level. So 3.5 would be 1.5, rounded up would be 2. And the second one's going to take necrotic damage. I assume it's going to be nothing because necrotic, but I don't know, maybe.
It does take necrotic damage.
Hell yeah. Okay.
It takes how much necrotic?
It's taking 2d6 from the... it's taking 7 points necrotic.
Okay.
The one in front of him.
I don't know how the fuck to explain that.
Well, it's more like heavy crossbow bolt fires
Yeah.
into the first one, and then you see like a ghostly thing reach through him and go to the second one.
You do,
I don't know. That's how I was picturing it. But
as
cool
as
stuff.
you shoot the bolt and it goes right through him, a phantom bolt goes, kind of peers over the corner, hitting the other skeletal centaur. All right, good damage. This guy's bloodied.
and that is my turn.
Okay, Molasses.
Hey, Zadrith.
What's up?
Look
Welsh
at
from the Grave is the name of my folk punk band.
Oh, Lord.
What
I love
do
it.
you do?
Alright, I'm gonna use my fancy new spell.
Oh, what spell are you using?
Here.
Fear. I need to check one thing really, really fast. All right, I think as this Spell, okay. As you project a phantom image, causes worse fear. Each creature within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Where are you centering this? Okay.
That fucker.
You're
The
centering...
one who feared me. I'm fearing him back.
Are you centering the 30-foot cube on him?
Oh, please, God, no.
That sounds like an awful idea.
Yeah, it'll be catching this guy on the outside.
So, like, there?
So you're doing this.
Is this the cube? I don't want to hit Chameno, so a little bit
So
to
it'd
the
be like
right.
there.
Yeah.
This is the only way you
it's
can
a
hit both.
30-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that a 15-foot cube?
Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like it.
There we go. So, as you cast a image, what is this fearful image that you're casting?
It's whatever his worst fear is.
What did you have in mind?
A Hydra.
Okay.
I was gonna
As an
say
image
it.
of a fucking Hydra appears behind him. That is a wisdom saving throw. That is -1. That is a 13. And unfortunately, I hate saying this, he is immune to fear effects.
What?
Yeah, that undead.
He is totally afraid of it. As you see the Centaur just look at the Hydra and its literal jaw falls off it and drops. And he is completely afraid of this Hydra and must flee. But this guy just starts laughing through this horrible illusion.
That bitch ass bitch. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna use my bonus. Missile. Magic missile.
Oh yeah, you're a Tiara?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me the damage.
Roll that beautiful beam.
I'll put roll the beautiful beam.
It's 1d4 plus 1, right?
I believe for yours you can I don't recall. No, yours is different. Yours is
This is 3 charges, 1d4 each.
Are you looking at the magic missile spell? Because this one does
No, I'm
differently.
looking at the Arcanist Tiara.
Okay, so if it does say that, then that's what we're dealing with. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah,
Okay.
roll me a d4 plus 1.
Alright. I got 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, okay. As you shoot out, all using the entire energy of all 3 bolts, as it hits, it does some damage that this looks, from y'all's perspective, like it did more damage than the physical weapons that you threw at it, Asterion. As there is a beautiful Loki in the background. Alright, anything else, Molasses?
I scream at it. I ain't afraid no.
I ain't afraid no ghosts. Alright. Chameno, what do we do?
I'm going to smite this bitch in front of me.
Alright, roll me to hit. You are
First
blessed.
hit is gonna be... I'm blessed.
Right? Isn't that what you did for the extra d4 damage?
That's Divine Favor. That's
Divine
for
Fire, never mind.
damage. Yeah. 18 to hit for the first one,
Yeah.
14 to hit for the second one.
Both hit, roll me damage.
Okay, I'm only gonna smite on one of them.
Sure.
It's 4...
Loki is rooting for you, Chameno.
You know, I appreciate it.
What is the total damage? As a
I
Asterion, you're
am
on
still
deck.
calculating.
Okay.
I need 2d6 more.
As you see, Asterion's blade just shines.
34.
34?
That's for the first hit.
Okay, good. As you slash at it, breaks most of its body in half as it kind of falls onto the ground, losing most of its height. Definitely the back end of the horsey part kind of falls off. Equestrian is what I was thinking. It's barely hanging on.
And 15 for the second hit.
All right, there we go. It just shatters into bones all over the floor. Okay, that was a good turn. Anything else?
Yes. Actually, no, that one's feared.
It looks frightened, yeah. Of this
Can I
Hydra.
bonus action dash?
Only if you're a rogue. You can move if you want.
Okay, I can move. Okay. Will I trigger an attack of opportunity from the one on the right it's feared?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get up close and personal.
As it is too frightened to move. All right, as you move right next to the big boy.
That's
okay.
it.
Alrighty. Asterion, it is your turn. What do we do?
All right, first action, dear sir. Let's see. Boop boop. First action's gonna be Ray of Frost because I'm not quite in its range yet.
Ray of Frost. Okay.
I have a cantrip.
Yeah. Roll me the attack.
Dirty 20.
That hits. Roll me the damage, which its speed will be reduced by 10 feet and takes how much ice?
Takes 2d8, so 7. Takes 10 ice damage.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the easy math. As you
Then
see
I
that the ice has to... Sorry? Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. This is my second action. I unsling my maul, and I step forward,
Okay.
and I attack using. I guess I can do this.
Yeah, sure. For the purposes of our friendly games, that's... Yeah.
Wait, what am I doing?
Because
wrong?
the too many creatures on the squares.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry about it. You step over them, it's fine.
I'm about to fix that. Don't worry. I'm gonna hit him with my hammer,
Okay.
my maul. I hit him with a maul. That's a nat 20.
Oh, roll to confirm.
Oh
Roll
boy.
a 20, see if you get another 20.
I really doubt it, but
We'll see.
a 19.
Alright, you're still doubling the dice.
Okay, cool. Cool. Since it also hits, I'm also using my fire rune.
Hey.
To do 2d. Okay, so let's just do the maul first. Okay, that's.
Yeah, okay, so it's now fire. Good, okay, cool. Thank you. I needed to know that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Okay, so this is the.
Fire against mummies, they're totally resistant to that.
8. Okay, so that's 13 damage in total. Right now, plus. Okay. Plus 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
So. Yeah, and then what's actually damaged or doubled? Is it the fire damage or is it the?
All of it.
Oh. Okay, then.
So you're doubling the physical dice that you rolled. So pretty much just roll those dice again. For the sake of this, you could just double the number so we can.
Double the number that I gave you, which was 13 and
11 points fire.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, since it's vulnerable to fire, that fire actually was 44 points of damage.
Holy crap.
So with minus 3 HP, how do you want to do this?
Okay. So basically, this is how I picture it. I blasted him with the ice thing, and then I swung out my hammer, pulled it into my hand, powered up the fire rune, and then just ran up and just like swung it down on him.
As its body is completely frosted over and unable to move, as you just jump with the fire blade, cut it in half as the inside starts engulfing and just burns, and just turns to ash and falls to the floor.
Can I pick up his pike?
You can 100% pick up his pike.
I pick up his pike and I start like stabbing him with it.
Does that mean I'm back up to 40 HP?
No, unfortunately.
Like I can be up to 40 HP.
No, unfortunately.
I thought it went away once he was dead.
Nope.
No. There's this
Mummy
guy
Rot
who is running away in fear.
Lol.
Does anyone do anything about him?
I'm gonna move back and say, no survivors, lad, and take a pot shot.
All right. I'll say that as you're taking pot shot, if one hits, kind of falls over, second pot shot, and just dies.
Cool.
I was about to say, do I need to step back out? I got fire bolts. I'm still big.
Yeah, you big.
Well, how do I get better?
We find a cleric.
Seriously?
Yeah, or the paladin somehow knows lesser resto.
You can
That's a
roll
good
me
question.
an Arcana if you would like, Molasses, to see if you've ever
Oh,
heard
hey,
of
I
what
do
this
know
is.
Lesser Restoration.
Wait,
You can roll me Arcana, Molasses.
Oh, it might be a removed curse. In which case we would need a cleric.
I got 18.
18. You would know that sometimes there are afflictions to the body that require the disease, the curse, the infliction to be transferred into something that is pure, like a diamond, and just transfer that over until the diamond now has it as the diamond dissolves. If this is what it is, that's something that you might need, which is clerical divine work.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that sucks.
I'm sorry, bud. I tried to spare you from as much of that damage as I could.
Which you did avoid the horrible like strong blow, but it was the hooves that have a curse on them.
He kicked you while you were down, as it were.
Alright, well, I guess I'll take my, I get 44 plus 4 hit points.
Wait, one more time.
Oh, she's taken a greater healing potion.
Oh, okay. Yes, please do so. As Asterion, you can add a pike to your character sheet, which would be pretty much a spear. I don't think D&D Beyond has spikes, but it's oh, if it does, okay, cool. So it's a two-handed D10 weapon.
Can I search the dude I downed?
Sure.
right here?
Roll me an investigation. What about the rest of you guys?
Alrighty.
What are you guys doing?
Can I search the dude I downed?
No problem. Roll investigation as well. As you see Molasses popping open potion and start drinking it. You see that there are 3 doors, one leading double door to top, and 2 doors on each side. Molasses, what did you get healed for?
16.
Okay, cool.
So I'm at 40. So I
Unfortunately,
get 30.
Quick question.
yes.
It's just a regular pike? Nothing special about it?
Yeah, nothing special about it. Just regular pike.
Okay. Awesome.
I got a 5 on searching my corpse.
As you're looking, the pouches and leather that it had kind of already been gone through time and has nothing on them. Nothing at all. You see that the great axe that is dragging was rusted over. It was more of a club than anything else.
I got a 2.
Oh my god.
Worse things.
Did we
on
both
him.
roll nat ones?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing on them, unfortunately.
And then I will just dip my happy ass back on in here and be like,
Are
yeah.
there
So what?
any-
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Chameno. No, go ahead. I'm bullshitting.
Are there any other exits?
You see the one over here, the one to this side, and the one right in front of Molasses. As I'm
gonna go this way.
I'm gonna attempt to open the big doors.
I'm gonna call into here. Why don't we fuck off before the Hydra thing comes back?
I'm gonna admire my new pike.
As all that's happening at the same time, roll me a strength, Chameno, and you're investigating that door, Molasses.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation then.
19.
19. As you're trying your best, it is either stuck or something, and so you do see that it does have a slit for where a key could go, directly in the center of this door. And what did you get, Molasses?
19.
19. Oh, all right. As you're looking at this, you know that it was just a push and would open. There's something, as you're kind of looking above and you're moving, you see that the roof, so it's 15-foot high ceiling, you see that there is a panel that's kind of moved to the side, and you see a chain kind of dangling. You feel that maybe the mechanism that actually moves these is off or not connected.
I'm gonna respond to Zadrith.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this, however desecrated, is still a temple to Nylea, and we can't afford to miss an opportunity at getting the boon of one of the big five.
You right. You right.
So,
Fair.
what do you guys do?
Got him. All right. I'll just step into the middle, and then I guess I'll look up. Can I want to observe the ceiling of this place.
You see that it's a slightly bit of a dome. But roll me perception.
No Michelangelo paintings.
No Michelangelo painting. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if you see the same thing that Molasses has observed.
Oh, okay. That is a 19. I
19,
didn't know
yeah,
Molasses
same.
looked at the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay.
You see. I'll say that Molasses. You see that this door and same thing Zadrith for this end. You see that whatever the chains that are connecting to the ceiling are not hooked correctly and are preventing from these doors to be opened.
So where did the zombie centaur go?
The zombie that you were fighting, aka the mummy, turned to dust when died. This one went
No, the
outside.
one that ran away.
It's outside, just dead outside. It ran away, and Zadrith pop shot it a couple of bolts into it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to
Door
note.
that needs opening?
Huh?
Is there a door that needs opening?
There's 3 current ones, and at the moment, this one, Chameno doesn't have the strength to open it, and these 2 look like they're, from y'all's investigation and perception, they're chains that need to be attached to each other to be able to have the mechanism correctly calibrated to open.
I'll
This
call
is-
Asterion over.
Strength 4, and seeing as I'm still big, that door in front of me looks awfully appetizing. So I'm gonna go to there. Hey, buddy, and I'm gonna try with all my might.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, you can assist him, sure.
Jesus, minor rewind.
Yeah.
When I searched the body I took pot shots on, I want to get 2 of my crossbow bolts back.
You can get up to half of what you've used. That's 5
I've used
cannon.
3 that entire combat,
Then
so it'd be
2.
1.5. Would you round
2.
up or down?
2.
So, okay, got 2 back.
Round up. I like rounding up. It's just nicer.
Huh?
Okay, so Chameno is assisting you in opening this door. Asterion, could you
So 26.
please? What? 26.
So 26 for my strength check, I guess.
Well, you would roll with advantage.
Yeah, let's see if you can hit that nat 20.
No, we're gonna stay with my 26.
Okay.
Okay, 26. As you hear a stone break, and then you barely about an inch, so you can like wedge one finger in to just get a little bit more of a push. As you push the door, and something breaks and is pushed open. I need both Asterion and Chameno to roll me a dexterity saving throw. Asterion, because of your size, you get advantage.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Okay, good.
So 21.
Asterion, what did you get?
13.
Okay, Asterion. As this happens, really? One? Alright, makes sense, you're big. As whatever is holding this door, there was some mechanical trigger. As you kind of forced it and broke it, you see that the flooring where you are falls over. Chameno, immediately you jump back. As Asterion, for you, just your foot dips in as out of a D10 1, so you take 1 point of piercing damage. As there is a spiked pitfall. And you don't fall in, you just take the point of damage, like, oh, that fucking hurts, like stepping on a nail.
Son of a bitch! Oh, God! Like, just like...
You have stepped on a Lego.
And I'm like, oh! Oh, right between the hooves! It's right in the gams!
I will lay on Handsome for 1 health.
Okay. As he kisses it, and it heals magically. Let me reveal this area for you then.
Is the door open?
The door is open.
Alright, cool. I go to the next door.
Oh, he's trying to make full use of the whopping minute we have available.
Hey.
Exactly.
Use what you got, right?
Exactly. Now,
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
ladies and gentlemen, that is the plan of the day. I come over here to help
Okay.
I'll
Z.
follow him over and assist him again.
All right.
What am I
Sure.
doing?
Roll. If are you trying to just brute force the door open?
Yes.
Roll me strength.
That would be 5 plus 16.
21.
21.
Did you add your D4 for your size?
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
You are a large creature, so you get that extra D4 because of the spell.
24.
24. Molasses. As oddly, you see your door lift like a foot off the ground as you're trying your best to move this door forward, Asterion. It just feels like there's a huge weight attached to it, and you broken the bigger one, and you just cannot push this. As at the moment, Molasses, you're the only one who has noticed that as he's pushing this one, wrong. As he's pushing this door lifts a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna peer under the door.
Sure, roll in perception. As you quickly take advantage of this, look underneath.
18.
18. You're able to see that there's about 15 feet that goes in, and then these wide steps that go up top of this 15-foot location. So you're imagining that probably the next building will be about 10 feet tall. But that as much as you get before Asterion just and you all hear the of the door on the other side fall. So what do we?
You said there's a chain to pull on?
Until it's noticed to you, if anyone does, you see that the top has like a chain that needs to be attached. It's pretty easy to see like the hooks and where the chain broke off. It just needs to be reattached essentially.
Okay.
I point at it.
Zadrith,
Yeah. And because you are a large-sized creature, now you will be able to reach these since this is a 15-foot ceiling.
Yes, I can, so I do this.
All right. With that, I will need you to make me. Hey, you guessed it, another strength check.
Gang, gang.
As I'll put you here for the sake of it being like a lateral thing.
That is a... Oh, yeah, I gotta add that D4. Just getting that. Yay, that's another 3. So, 18.
18. As you grab it and are about to hook onto it, before you feel a slight tingle as a hair on, I'll say, your left side of your body starts rising a little bit, and you, from the corner of your eye, you see the bolt of a spark of electricity What are you doing at this moment? Do you want to hold on and connect it, or do you want to try letting go?
I'm full health. I'm gonna try to connect it.
All right. As you do connect it, make me a dexterity saving throw.
This is not gonna go well. This is not the thing I do well with. 16.
16. So you pass, you're going to take half of this damage as you take 6 points of electricity as you connect it, and it hurts, but you're able to link it together as you let go. That just stung. You feel throughout your entire body.
Another 6.
Okay. As he just goes, ding, healed.
Gotta keep the big boy up.
And now that they're connected, Molasses, as you just try to move one of the doors, it's counterbalanced correctly, and the door may move.
Before we shoot off into different rooms, I'm going to take out my mask and say we should probably get our boons back up.
Yeah.
I do that, but I go.
Yeah.
Do I need to connect one more, like, weight thing?
You, Molasses, from being in this temple, you would know that if either both of them are open halfway or one opens fully and the other one does not.
Oh, okay.
So that's a no.
Until she says something.
I'm sorry. Say something about what? I missed that part.
If you want to let them know, either both doors will move halfway, enough to let a person go through the final, or you can open. Okay, so yeah, everybody knows it. So you either open one fully or both halfway. And at your current size, Asterion, you can easily see that unless you go to this room, you won't be able to pass. This one does not let your large body go through.
Well, I only have like a short amount of time left as a large size, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix the last thing so that they can both be opened halfway, I guess.
It's already connected. So long as it's hooked, each door will be its own counterbalance.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, no, I just wait for it to end and I go back to my regular size.
As Chameno has suggested to put in the boons.
And I guess I gave him my mask to do that.
Okay.
Alright, I also give my mask up.
Guys, put the mask together. Zadrith, your passive perception is 18, is that correct?
Correct.
Does anyone have a higher passive perception or can match the 18?
No.
I will take that as a no.
Okay.
I'm a very perceptive boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for being a rogue. Where are we? Plot. Here we go. As all the 5 masks get connected, and you see Keranos' gift, so Keranos' wrath. You'll see the Helios blessing, Karamextra's strength of the harvest. You see the new one, the peeking into stars from Krufix. But as you guys are looking at these, which you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, so almost everyone can attach to a boon. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Something that the Leonin said, since you're the one that was talking most to it, about fighting something in a volcano, this just mechanical dragon. You, for some reason, your eye just in the back of your mind, you kind of look towards the constellation of Periphos, and it's dim.
Oh.
And as you see looking, Phoenix, am I pronouncing that correctly? Phoenix. That constellation is also dim.
Are they supposed to be dim? Sounds like no.
They have not been. You see, there's like a neutral color throughout all the constellations for all the gods. The ones that you guys have gotten are bright, and you can reach them and grab them. These 2 gods, the god of the forge, and this god of deception, those 2 are dimmed.
Okay, I'm gonna take Helios.
Okay. You have the bless spell a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. There's still Keranoses, Karametras, and crew fixes.
I will opt out.
Okay.
I can bless
all they do.
21 people.
Keranos, reaction to a 1d6 lightning equal to int modifier. You expend that number of that equal to int modifier, and it's per long rest. Helios is cast bless. Spell at level 1, number of times equal to charisma, long rest. Karametra is, as a bonus action, increase your AC +1 short rest. And Peek into the Star will be advantage on charisma saving throws and cast darkness, and that is per short rest.
I will do the +1. Actually, no. Let's give the +1 to AC to Molasses.
Ah, thank God.
Okay. So as Molasses, you grab the Strength of the Harvest. As a bonus action, you can have +1 to your AC for 1 minute, and you get this back every short rest. And you guys pretty much figure out that like at the long rest, all your boons go away and go back into the bowl. So there's still crew fixes one, and there's Keranos' one.
Who hasn't chosen?
You and Z if Zadrith is opting out.
Whichever one you want, bud. I don't think I have a really good charisma modifier or anything that's gonna boon that.
Which two? The charisma one I'll take.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
So the Peek into Star, so you have advantage on charisma saving throws, and you can cast darkness once per long or short rest. I did not write that on my notes, but it's on here. And then if you want to steer, you can grab the Keros' Wrath, which is you as a reaction you do 1d6 lightning damage in a circle towards the person that hit you, pretty much. And you can do that as many times as your int modifier.
I can do. Oh, okay, I can do that because I can do that twice. Then, yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Cool. So
Yeah, that's better than me.
theoretically, you have 2d6 free lightning damage if someone hits you. As you guys
Storm giant blood.
attach to your boons, there's much more to figure out within this little dungeon of Nylea. Pretty much have this door completely open, and you can make your way into each side of this temple, if you so wish. With the odd, warm air passing through, calm and abandoned village. We're going to call it a night and see what happens in 2 weeks.
Fuck yeah.
Hype.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be kind to one another. Please take care of each other. Please wear a mask. We'll see you next time. Adios. Bye.
Bye.
Later.